The story of Mark. During my first year teaching third grade at St. Mary's School in Morris, Minnesota, my classroom was filled with 34 bright-eyed students. Among them stood out a boy named Mark Eklund, a child whose quiet demeanor masked an infectious joy for life. His endless chatter often tested my patience, his sincere apologies. "Thank you for correcting me, sister." One morning, after repeated warnings, I impulsively threatened, "If you don't stop talking, I'll tape your mouth shut." Moments later, a classmate shouted, "Mark's talking again." Trapped by my own words, I had no choice but to act. The memory remains vivid. I retrieved silver duct tape from my desk, tore 2 strips, and pressed them into an X over Mark's lips. The class erupted in gasps, but Mark's eyes, wide yet calm, met mine with a gentle blink. When I peeled the tape away, his first words were, "Thank you for correcting me, sister." Years later, I moved to teaching junior high math. To my surprise, Mark reappeared in my class, now taller, handsomer, and far more composed. The once chatty boy had grown into a focused young man. Near the school year's end, I asked my students to write something kind about each classmate. Their responses, folded and exchanged, seemed a simple exercise. Yet, unbeknownst to me, those slips of paper became cherished keepsakes. Decades passed. Returning from a vacation, my parents met me at the airport, and on the drive home, my father quietly shared, "The Eklunds called last night. Mark was killed in Vietnam. The funeral is tomorrow." At the service, Mark lay in his uniform, forever young and dignified. A soldier approached me. "Mark talked about you often." Later, at a gathering, Mark's father handed me 2 worn, carefully folded pages, the very notes from our classroom activity. "He carried this always," his mother whispered. One by one, Mark's classmates revealed they, too, had kept their lists, tucked in wedding albums, dictionaries, wallets. Tears fell as we realized how deeply those words had anchored us to this day. Whenever I see duct tape, I picture Mark's tape smile and hear his earnest voice. Time may have moved on, but that moment, and the lesson it taught us about kindness, remains etched in my heart, timeless.